So I also picked up this book, and there's a really funny scene here I wanted to, well, it's not funny, but I kind of had a chuckle. So Wolverine and Cyclops had a little fight. Wolverine comes in and says, hey, I don't want to have another fight again. Sorry, I had to stick you. He says, don't worry about it. It wasn't that deep. I get it. My guy, you got shanked all the way through. That is a clean cut all the way through your body. This is that is as deep as it gets. It's so deep it goes all the way through to the other side. You got skewered, my guy. That is not, you did not get a nick. You got clean cut all the way through. So I don't know what it is with comic book writers, or actually just writers in general. Maybe it's just Star Wars and X-Men and comic book writers, but this idea that you can take a shotgun blast, a phaser blast, sword blast, Wolverine claws through your gut and survive. Look at, does this look like this guy's gonna be getting out of bed the next day? No. And like, it was like Sabine in what was that, Ahsoka. She got shot in the stomach, and then she got stabbed through the gut later on in the show, and she's walking around fine. Did you like put your hands on your stomach and feel all the stuff you got? You got a lot of organs in there that are gonna get messed with. If anything, if you get hit, I got kicked in the stomach, and it hurt so bad. I had a big old bruise the next day. I wasn't getting up and going anywhere for a long time. So God bless these comic guys for taking that kind of damage and walking away, but that ain't me. Anyhow, what can I tell you about this book? So X-Manhunt is, I don't know. I think it's something about Charles Xavier. Somehow his mutant powers are killing people. And so he decides to leave Earth. I think this story is like the final kind of bow on the whole Krakoan age and what to do about Charles Xavier. So they whip together this little story to get him out of the books, off the planet, the whole thing. So this wraps up the whole storyline. I'm not gonna do a whole review. Go get this book at the comic book store. I'm not skilled enough to talk more about this, but it does look like it wraps up Charles Xavier's storyline, and it does lead into a new storyline, shocker, and then also kind of tells us where the X-Men are going from here. I haven't read X-Men since Krakoa. Maybe you are. Let me know what you think in the comments, but also don't get stabbed in the stomach, because you won't recover.